Hi, this is Bob from w126parts.com. Today I'm going to be talking about some center wood. And I'm going to be talking about this wood from Turkey that I have sunk way too much money in for something that is very, very close, but it does not work correctly. I'm going to point out some reasons why. So, obviously this is in Zimbrano, but the Zimbrano and the walnut burl with this Gen 2, because they're separate buttons, is the same. So this and this looks so nice. And when you turn it over, we'll start with just the bottom part right here. You can see where it says Made in Syria. This does a good job holding in the buttons, as does this one. All right, so this part right here, we're good. They did a good job with this. Now, you'll see on all of them, they have these extra connectors right here. Now, some of the very, very early ones, such as this one right here, and I know that this is a stick shift 126, pretty rare, but I was using it to show you what an early piece looked like. Is that it was all plastic, but it still had these hooks right here. So you've got the little cavity up here, and you've got the hooks here, and then you've got hooks right down here at the bottom. And now on the new ones, you can see it's right here, right on the side there. And so you're going to see that these, for whatever reason, they're still there, so that they got that right. So what happens is this whole piece, when you put it down, it locks in this way. So it locks in. And then you take your ashtray, and it could have the buttons on it or not, but you'll see that there's these two round pieces on it, and they fit into a little indentation that's inside of here, and it locks in there, and that holds it. So you'll see on the plastic ones, it's got this little indentation right there, and you'll see on the wood, on the actual real wood, that it's got these little cutouts. Can you see that? Can you see little cutouts right there? That this round piece fits right into there, and it'll lock right in. So then it won't move, and that's what holds it in. So on the ones that you get, a couple differences right off the bat. First of all, you'll notice that on a real one, it's curved down, whereas with this replacement one, it's just a flat piece. So the problem with that is when you're putting things into the ashtray or that, you're feeling that piece. It's not as finished as these nice ones that are curved and sanded down. The next problem is you'll see this opening here. Now, on the reproduction, I mean, this part with the rubber that's not bad. That's the same. But the problem is, see how it comes in? It comes in here. So every time you go to shift into park, it pushes up on this and causes this entire piece to come back out. Because this centerpiece, it's too big on the inside here. It comes in too much. So if we were to put that over the normal piece, you'll see how much more it comes in. It comes in so much that every time you were to shift into park, it would push this whole piece up, therefore disengaging all of these and causing it to come back up. So I'm hoping eventually these guys in Turkey are going to fix this, but in the meantime, the only way to fix it is to break off that piece that they give you, because their piece does not have any indentations on it. The original piece of wood has indentations, so I don't know if someone just got it wrong or they didn't understand how to do it, but you got to break off that piece of wood, and then you've got to try to glue that piece of wood back on so that you still have those indentations. It's tough to do, I use Gorilla Glue. It doesn't look as nice because you do lose like about a half an inch, or I'm sorry, about a quarter of an inch up here, so it doesn't sit quite as flush with your ashtray as it did before. But it'll work. As for the gasket, what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've just cut up the gasket to cut out this extra part in the center and then remount it. Again, I know it sounds great, but if they just put a little extra time, this would have been a really nice piece that would have easily fit. Right now, you've got to use some pieces like these from your old ones. You have to cut this up or take your old gasket out, and then you're going to have to redo this whole item up here. So it becomes very complicated. That's all for now. Bob at w126parts.com.
Please like and subscribe so we can go to a location like this someday. Bye. Bye.